Well, hello, 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 diamond painters. Here I am. Had running again to do today. I hate the first week of each month. It's like run, run, run. I hate it. I'd prefer being here diamond painting. So, when I last left you, last night, I stopped diamond painting at about, let's see, it would have probably been about, I think 5 a.m. I stopped. I got all of this done here and up, and some of the green throughout all this. So, I thought I'd show you what I have so far, and I can sit here for a few minutes and try to chat, but I have no idea what to talk about. Let's see. Puppy is driving me bananas. I have to get some kind of relief from him with his biting on you, and you know, he acts like you're his chew toy. And he's a year old now, and I'd like him to stop because I'm really getting tired of it. He's becoming, if there's such a word, non-enjoyable. You know, and I really can't afford to take him somewhere and have him trained. And I've used a puppy cage, you know, and they say, oh, don't use a puppy cage for punishment. But they also say, you know, crate train them and put them in the puppy cage to calm them down, to, you know, if they're wired, you know, and like insist on a nap, just like with a child. I don't want to medicate him because then that's a lifelong thing, and it's not teaching him to not do certain things. It's just preventing him from doing it because he's too doped up to, you know, even care. And I understand rat terriers are bananas. Some people suggested, oh, get another rat terrier, you know, get him a companion. Are they out of their mind? You know, okay, fine. Now I got one lunatic. Now you want me to bring in another one? You know, no, thank you very much. You know, I know that I have to be leader of the pack. That's the way you control most dogs. You show them that you're the leader, you're the boss. Well, no matter how many times I tell him no, or stop, squirt him with water, it does not impress him. Not in the least. Nothing impresses him. I've given him other things to chew on. When he decides he wants to chew on me, we play tug of war with his toy. But then all that does is, you know, make him more wired, you know, to where he just will not calm down. So, anybody that's ever owned a rat terrier, let me tell you, they are not fun. I don't care what anybody says about them. I've never owned a dog like him. Never. And I've been around hundreds of different dogs. So, that's not it. So, let's see. Lazy Retired Granny, I watched your video. You said that, you know, you were gonna maybe do another one. I haven't looked yet because I just got back a little while ago, and I'm like decompressing, you know, because I hate going out there with crazy people. You know, I prefer just staying home and enjoying, you know, my day, you know, at home, diamond painting. That's it. Let's see. I am running out of conversation. I had some other questions, that were on my mind before late last night, and now I've totally forgotten them. I mean, I can say this: what I do with my paintings when I'm done. If I had a larger place, I would be figuring a way to frame each one, and hang them, and change out with the seasons if I had seasonal paintings. So, that could be a question. What do you all do with yours? I know my 30 by 40s go into a portfolio, which is fine, because then it's like you having photo albums. You can just go through it on occasion and have a memory, like, oh yeah, I remember when I painted that one, or and you keep a a little diary, in a separate book that says when you painted it, or some people put it on the back of the 30 by 40, and that gives them a memory. But the larger ones, that's what I could ask too, of some of you. What do you prefer to paint? Large canvases, or your 30 by 40s, and your smaller? I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place when it comes to that. I love the 30 by 40s because, like Lazy Retired Granny says, instant gratification. You can finish a 30 by 40 pretty quick, and you can go, hey, look, I finished it, I've accomplished something. And a larger one like this takes a bit longer. What I like about the larger paintings is it does two things for me. One, well, two or three things. One, there's a lot more detail. A lot more detail in a larger one. Also, since it takes me longer to paint one of these larger canvases, that helps me not buy anything else, because I'm working on this, and then I have to step back and say, okay, I've got other larger ones in my stash that as soon as I'm done with this, I could do it. Now, so if you do paint a large one, and that's, your preferred size of canvas, do you switch off and on, to, like, I don't know, decompress or something? If you find a larger one so time consuming, that it took you a long time to, see it finalized. So a lot of times when I'm done, a larger one, I'm getting, coffee is not settling with me real good right at the moment. I get a larger one, and when it's done, I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to pick a smaller one just to get something done, in between whatever our Diamond Dolls decide to do next, or or what I plan on for a larger one. And I like the idea of a smaller one in between the larger paintings that I do. Also, what I do, my daughter had it on her phone, and I think I still have it on my phone, where there's a spinning wheel. I don't remember the app, and I'm sure Becky, or one of you can name it. And you can do one or two things with that wheel. Well, numerous things, but one or two things when it comes to, maybe having a little more fun on your diamond painting selections. You can either put in as many slices, I call it, it's like a pie, and you can put as many slices in as you want, and you can have it say either what different artists that you want to paint if you have more premium canvases, or you can put it in the way of size, like large, small, medium, and you hit the button, the wheel spins, and what it stops on, that's what you diamond paint. It takes the worry out of having to make a choice. Some people just can't, oh, what do I want to paint? What do I want to paint? So it makes it a little easier for me. The only thing is now I have set things that I'm going to be diamond painting. September is diamond art, black and white. It's a horse. It's rounds. It's got some ABs in it. Lazy Retired Granny is doing it. Hoya Bella. I think Tita. I think Crafting with V. There's a few others. And if I'm going to have to write the names down. I had them written down somewhere before, and I don't know where I put it. And I'm sure Lazy Retired Granny, she's got the list. She'll come up with it, and she'll let everybody know, or remind them who is doing it, because I sure will forget. And then in October, I'm going to be doing another Craftibly, along with Lazy Retired Granny, and it's held by Hoya Bella. She wanted Halloween, or in October. It can either be Halloween related or fall or something, pumpkin related, anything like that. And Lazy Retired Granny and I are going to be doing The Mystic Cat by Craftibly, which is gorgeous. And I'm not sure what Hoya Bella is going to be doing, or what a few of the other ones are choosing for that month of October. So they'll all have to show you when Hoya Bella announces it, and lets everybody know that it starts October 1st. Let's see. The weather, not too bad here. And I forgot to tell you what time it was. You know what, Granny? You're going to have to start yelling at me on your videos. Every time you announce what time it is, where you're at, everything else, after you say it, you're going to have to say, okay, remember that, DP Crazy Lady. Say it again. Say it again. It is, well, okay, it was just before 4 p.m. and it is Wednesday, and it's, what is today, the 2nd or the 3rd? I don't even know anymore, and it's 80 degrees out. My AC popped on, so it's a little chilly where I'm sitting. My room seems to get hit the most with the AC. So today we're, let's see, I'm just going to have leftovers in the last couple days. I am not cooking today. I hate it when I have to go running, because then when I come back, I just do not feel like standing over a stove and cooking anything. So, oh my gosh, what else? What else? Mary, I know you comment numerous times, and hopefully you ordered the Craftibly Moonlight in the Garden by Bridget Voth. You ordered it, and you said, you know, it hadn't shipped yet or anything. Let's hope it ships soon, and you receive it really quick. And I know you don't do videos, which is fine, you know, but as soon as you do get it and you get a chance to look it over and touch that painting and check those drills out, do a comment. Let's hear about it. You know, it's exciting when someone, you know, likes a painting enough to say, hey, I'm ordering it regardless, because you said you're not, you know, real familiar or real good with squares, but hey, you love a challenge, so do it. Heck, you know, Granny's doing it. It may take her a little longer, but she's doing it. And yes, Granny, I saw the cat. I saw your area there. Right on point. All the right colors. So, yeah, it looks fine. You did good. You know, I mean, don't ask me. I'm no expert. I'm no expert on squares. I'm no expert on rounds. I'm no expert on larger paintings. I'm not an expert on anything. The only thing I am is that I just spend way too much time diamond painting. You know, if I was younger, I probably wouldn't spend as much time, because then I could be on the go. I could do, you know, maybe other things. Now at my age, it's kind of hard sometimes to, you know, run, and not feel miserable, you know, when I get back home. The only thing that bothers me, and along with you too, Granny, my knees. You know, that really bothers me. You know, and if I get down on the floor to do anything, hopefully my daughter's nearby, because she's going to have to get me up. Because once I'm down, I'm down. You know, it's hard. You know, I either gotta have her help me to get back up, or I have to try and scooch and crawl over to somewhere where I can, you know, climb my way back up. So, and as far as finishing painting my room, I have, you know, just that one big wall, and I will get to it probably, I'd say probably in another week or so. Yeah, about the second week of August, I'll get back to it, because that's the one that's going to take me the longest, and I hate it. I hate the thought of it, but at least once it's done, I'm done. I have a huge wooden shelf that is on the back wall, where I have other boxes and stuff with diamond painting, etc., accessories and everything else in there. And I have to unbolt that from the wall, and that's going to be a pain, because of that. Thank goodness my one sister bought me a battery operated screwdriver. I don't have to worry about twisting my wrist to try to get that off the wall. So once that comes off, and I paint that wall and move things around and paint the rest of it. So I think if I have to paint the ceiling, if I think later on that it needs painted, then I'll wait till winter gets here, where it stays a little warmer in the room, and it'll dry it out real quick too. It'll dry the paint real quick. So I am so enjoying this painting, and I'm going to be so sad when it's done. because yes, I have some other wonderful paintings to me to paint, budget and premium. I have them. I don't have tons like everybody else that I've seen. I don't have as many as Granny. She paints a lot more than I do. And there are other YouTubers that I've seen that, oh my God, the hoard they have, it's ridiculous. I couldn't handle that. Having that many paintings and knowing full well that I'll probably never get to all of them. And, you know, I could die before I ever get to any of them, and that hurts. Hurts not only the pocketbook, it also hurts the heart and mind, because I love diamond painting so much. And when this one is finished, it's like any other painting I'm going to start comparing. Because this one means a lot. It's just like the Spangler cat bookshelf that I did and put all my kitties' names in the empty book spines, the ones who had passed away. And that one means a very lot to me. This one does as well, because when I first got this painting, or when I first seen it, when Granny and I discussed it, and, you know, went over it like we thought with a fine-tooth comb, I never noticed the two different color eyes on the kitty. And that's why Frankie's name is down underneath him. And yeah, that does change the dynamic of this painting, you know, because there's a name on it, and it didn't come that way. But any painting that you do, make it personal if you can. Because, you know, you put so much of yourself into it with the hours you spend diamond painting. If you can personalize it in some way, either with different drills, you know, bling it up if you want to. You don't always have to go by what, you know, is set supposedly in stone in the legend. You can change it. And if you know how to put your name in the corner of it, or your initials, do it. You know, and that's what I wanted to know too, and I'll get off here because I'm getting close to 30 minutes. When you do finish your painting, like I said, you know, what do you do with them? Or do you do some that, you know, you gift to people after you've painted them? You know, do you buy them specifically to paint as a Christmas gift or birthday gift, or, you know, just a friend gift? You know, because I know when I did a lot of cross-stitching and knitting and crocheting and things, my family now has said, okay, no, we've had enough. I mean, I did, I don't know how many Afghans, how many sweaters, how many cross-stitch patterns, and they finally like, okay, good, I'm glad she's not doing those anymore. I haven't gifted any of these away yet. Well, except the one I made for my one sister, the 3-panel Buddha. And, you know, she's getting that framed. I want to see it when it's framed. My sister, when I was doing cross-stitch, she was a female firefighter. And she's retired now from it. And I did her several cross-stitch patterns with either her helmet in the picture with her station number and and I did some of their station itself, the trucks. So, but like I said, after a while, it's like your family kind of says, okay, they don't want to sound, ungrateful, but it's like, how many Afghans can you give them? How many, how many cross-stitch patterns? I mean, it's the same thing when I used to do ceramics. I painted, I don't know how many different ceramic items, and how many of those can you gift, family members for the holidays. And I keep getting, need to drink some of my coffee or something. I think I have a drill here. It's not fitting right. So it's how many times, can you do certain things, but do you, like I said, gift yours, you keep them, any of those type of questions, or any those, that type of information. It's fun to know. I think maybe the next time I do a whip and chat, I think I'm going to discuss movies, movies, books, something like that, because everybody has a different interest, and if I'm just going to sit here and diamond paint and discuss diamond painting, I think most of you know some of the information about diamond painting, and you're diamond painting probably while, I'm diamond painting and chatting with you. So, maybe we'll discuss books, and you can give other comments about something else, because we're not just diamond painters. We have other hobbies, we have other interests, we have other goals in life. It's just not, we don't have, people look at us and go, boy, is that all you do? You sit around all day and diamond paint? Excuse me? There is a life after diamond painting. It's just, I prefer this. I am an adult, but this is something that I would prefer doing than anything else. So, okay, I'm getting close. It's 27 minutes, and I've, of course, probably bored y'all to tears, and give you something to ponder or not ponder. I'm sure these questions have been asked before, answered, and hopefully never repeated again. So, okay, I'm going to see how long YouTube delays my video, because it is now 4:20 p.m. and we will see when you see this. That's 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. So I want to see how long it takes before these get there, this video, because I know maybe certain times of the day YouTube gets, waterlogged or something, and it just drowns in videos and takes its good old time uploading and processing and all that other good happy stuff. So, I finished all of those. No, there's some over here. They're what Linda calls hammers. What, lazy retired granny Linda calls the hammers. And they go in two different directions. You have the green ones that point to the left, and you have the brown ones that point to the right. Let them never be confused, or we will have one big mess. So, last one. Okay, now, y'all see any other ones? You probably can't see anything from there. Heck, I can't even see anything. So, okay, I did my little chat. Hello, Becky. Hello, Crafting with V. Hello, Hoya. Hello, Tita. You know, say hello to y'all, and hope I see some videos from y'all. I know, Hoya, you're busy, so, you know, you have a job. Becky, you have a job. Tita, you have a job. Crafting with V, you have a job. I guess, oh, Lazy Retired Granny and I guess we're the only ones that, you know, we're the odd ones out. We're not working anymore, and I just saw some more hammers. We don't work anymore. There's my 30 minutes. So, y'all, I know my phone can take more than 30 minutes of video, but I don't think my viewers can. So, I will get off here and get my leftovers so I have something to eat. And I will maybe come back on later and give a update. So you'll have two videos, you know, a short one and a longer one. So, okay, have a good evening. Catch you on the next Whip and Chat. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Diamond Painting Crazy Lady. I am out to paint and enjoy the evening. Bye-bye.